Today we are presenting MAA Abacus as a business opportunity for the day. MAA Abacus is an Indian-based company founded in 2014 to meet the challenging demand of today's young generation. The company provides skill development programs for the children of the age group 5 to 14 years, which focus mainly on improving essential learning skill. To discuss more on this, we have Mr. Abhishek Mukherjee, CEO, who adds his value in making a company an unique and innovative brand. Now, I would request Mr. Abhishek to give us an overview into your journey and what we are going to offer through this insightful session. Over to you, Abhishek.
So thank you so much, Alka, for giving a brief introduction about the company.
My
So as
pleasure.
Alka told, like we're basically a skill development company, and we started long back in 2014. So we are almost we've almost covered a decade in the industry,
Yes.
and
Yes.
now basically we are having different programs. So out of which MAA Abacus is one of the program. So today we are here to give the franchise for that particular program.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Yes.
I first brief you about the company first,
Yes.
and then we'll be coming to the program. So
Sure.
MAA Abacus, it's the its parent company is Within Global Private Limited. Okay. And talking about MAA Abacus, it was registered long back in 2014. Okay. We are an ISO certified, IAF certified, and a DPIIT registered brand. Okay. If we talk about the company, we are having approximately 10,000 students, which we have trained for the program. Okay.
Sure.
We are present in more than 10 plus countries,
Oh.
and talking about US, UK, Singapore, Dubai, Australia, Qatar. So many countries we are present in. So
Yes.
if we talk about that's the online vertical of a company. If I talk about the offline vertical, we are having more than 100 plus centers all across India. Okay.
Yes.
So this company was founded by Kamini Mukherjee, who is the visionary force behind this company. Okay. She has a huge passion for developing new courses and teaching children. So she is the one who took the effort and the pains to go through the complete program, design each and every step and every level of the program, and which has today given such a form which is helping thousands of children all across the world. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So talking about me, I am basically an engineer by profession, turned entrepreneur. So basically, I'm a marine engineer. I traveled all across the world, and finally, I decided that okay, like I need to settle in my own country and get the work, help the children out there who because why I'm using the word help is because if we talk about today's world, the kids are just not able to concentrate and like they lag a lot in focus and so just to help the children in that, we decided that okay, we are going to launch this program, and we are going to make sure that each and every child doesn't go through this problem, which today's generation is going through. The
Right.
the reason why today's generation is going through this problem is because if we talk even of a 2-year-old child, that child is busy scrolling Instagram reels and YouTube reels and all of that in today's world.
Yes. Yes.
That is the main reason there is no concentration, no focus, which the kids are having today.
Hmm.
So, to make sure that kids don't go through that problem, we have launched this program of MAA Abacus.
Hmm. Hmm.
Talking about the centers which we are having in India, as I told you, we are having approximately 100 plus centers all across India, which are basically our franchises. Okay.
Right.
To and we are the fastest growing company in this education sector. Okay. So why I'm saying the fastest growing? Because we like if we talk about the growth, we have created more than 40 plus franchises in the past 2 months. So people are
Two
associating.
months.
Yeah, in the past 2 months, we are having a huge marketing team as well as our team is working really hard, and we are really proud to say that people are giving us this love and they're associating with us on a very good scale.
Yes.
So that is
It's an overwhelming response, as you are saying. So, either people are liking the services and that is the demand of the time, so something is clicking. Because of this you have rapidly growth within 2 months, so that's
Correct.
huge.
So the reason why we are getting this kind of responses, because we make sure that we help the person starting from the center setup to the operations to the marketing to the management to everything. Each and everywhere we give them support. We also help them in getting
Sure.
students, help them in the counseling part. We also train them, continuous training sessions they go through. So we make sure they get support at each and every point of their journey when they associate with us.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Hmm.
as I already told you, we have opened up that screen. We have taught more than 10,000 students all across the world. Okay. And we are having more than
Hmm.
7,000 satisfied parents. Okay.
Hmm.
As I was telling about the program, let's coming back to the program. The point through which we,
So here, I'm just trying to stop you,
please tell
Abhishek,
me.
over here. So there is a message out for the viewers and listeners who are listening to us and here to us. Please put your question if you have, so that since it is a live session, we will take your questions and answer your queries, clear your doubts here, and then going forward, we can always take the discussion head from there. So please put your questions. And to sum up, those who have missed the session so far, I would like to sum up that we have Abhishek Mukherjee, who is the CEO, and then he has spoken about everything in regards to how did he start this company with the support of Miss Kamini Mukherjee, and then how did he switch his career from marine engineering to entrepreneurship with the motive of serving the kids in regards to the holistic development of a child. So he has also spoken about the growth which he had experienced in the last 2 months. He has 40 plus franchises. The reason is that he has a very structured kind of an hand holding support in terms of where to start, how to start, making the infrastructure ready, pre opening, post operation support, online marketing, offline marketing, everything which is required for business seeker or a partner to have a collaboration with. So please put your questions. Over to you,
Yeah,
Abhishek. We are discussing about the benefit of getting associated with you as a franchise
correct.
partner.
So Alka, like as you were going through the like you were saying points. So you said a point we created we are having 40 plus franchises. So that is something which we developed in the past 2 months. Okay. As
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if we talk about the total franchises, we've started franchising recently in the past 1 year, and we are having more than
Okay.
100 plus centers all across India. Yeah.
Oh, great,
So
great.
that has been our
Yeah,
journey till now. Okay. And
sure,
so
sure.
coming back to the program, basically the program it helps the child it helps in the overall development of the child. Okay. So the
Mhm,
child is able to focus, the child is able to
mhm,
retain things. Okay. And the child also improves on the arithmetic skills. Okay. So
mhm.
child is able basically the child becomes a human calculator. So it's
Yes,
an
yes,
overall brain development starting from the focus, concentration, then speed, then numerical abilities, everything. There is a holistic development of the child. Okay.
yes,
And
yes.
coming to the point, why us? Okay. So
Hmm,
the reason people like are, as I told you, people are already showing so much of love and they're joining and associating with us. The main point is that we are giving that kind of support to the people which nobody gives, and we make sure we are giving them that kind of support. Okay. Starting from the
hmm.
center setup to the marketing to the like creative designs, giving them all kinds of social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, their Google marketing. So complete marketing we do for them. Okay, so
Hmm.
for them it gets really easy to run the center. The if
Correct.
somebody takes a franchise today, we help them with the complete
Hmm,
center setup. They don't need to put in their head to set up the
hmm,
center. We help them with the hiring
hmm,
of the people for running the center.
hmm,
Okay, we help
hmm,
them with the like inside the branding and everything. Okay, and their
hmm,
only work is to
hmm,
make sure they go through the training properly. So
hmm,
basically,
hmm.
the complete program MAA Abacus it is divided into 10 levels. Okay, and each level like they have to go through the training, get certified for each and every level. They go through proper exams, proper like certifications. Once that is done, they are good to go and they can start teaching. Once we start
Yes,
with the
yes.
training, we make sure that the franchise person who is taking a franchise, that is the owner of the franchise, as well as the trainer
Mhm.
who is associated with that franchise. Both of them we train. We make
Mhm.
sure both of them are trained so that if anybody,
Mhm.
like let's say if the trainer is not there, so the franchise main guy, main person is there to handle the franchise. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
this is how we
yes. This
yeah,
is how you make a difference in the market when it comes to deliverables and
right, right.
handholding support. Yes, we have a question from Kushal Sharma. Thank you, Kushal, for approaching us and put in question. The question is, do we go for exploration programs in incubators or do we directly apply Nidhi Prayas for SME? So, this is in regards to, I think, legality is what he has asked for.
Okay.
So, would you mind giving reply
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
sure.
same?
So, Kushal Sharma. Okay, so basically the question is, after taking franchise, can we apply for government schemes for startups to raise grant? Okay. So basically, the thing is like once you take the franchise, Kushal, I would like to know like why do you want to get into the government schemes to raise grant for the franchise, running the franchise, right? So even if you raise some amount for running the franchise, that is basically something which you don't require because we will be supporting you in such a way that you will be on an auto mode and you will be making money from that franchise itself. You don't need to raise any kind of funds for like once you get the franchisees. We make sure that once you take the franchisee, you get a break even in within 6 months to 1 year, and then you are in a very good position to run your center and make approximately 1 to 2 lakh rupees monthly from your center. And it doesn't only
Hmm.
stop till that point. After that, we also give you even more growth opportunities where you can take more franchisees from us after a proper, like once you have like started running the franchise properly and once your evaluation is done, proper audits, you are clearing everything. Once all of that is done, you can just take more franchisees and we will be giving you more scope for growth and like increasing your business. So that will be my answer to that.
Yeah. So hopefully, Kushal, you got a reply. If you have any question, you can always ask and be a part of the live session. We have more to discuss during this, the live webinar. Also, I would request you to share your contact detail or email address so that we can discuss over the phone and discuss further and help you with the queries what you have. Let's move to the next slide. We have lot many details, lot many discussion to do for the live session for today.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so he has put another question. I think we should ask if we can do it because we need grant and subsidy from the government. Young people like me do not have enough money to start business. The capital is big problem in a start. So that's where he is asking for the fund to be
hmm.
raised.
So basically, so you want basic funds to be raised, no? So if I talk, if you want to start the business, I would suggest rather than trying to raise funds from the government, which is a very long process, okay, I would suggest that you try to arrange some basic funds from your friends and family, okay, and then you try to like because it will be only for a period of 6 months to 1 year where you will be recovering your money and you will be in a very good state to give them the money back which most which like which you will not be able to do in any other kind of a business where the recovery times are much longer. Okay, so if that is possible, that will be my suggestion. But if you want to personally get into fundraising and all, I would request you that you share your number and we can have a discussion on this on a detailed manner. Okay, that will be better.
Yes, yes, yes. So yes, we have a slide which covers the presence of MAA Abacus. So would you like to add anything or highlight anything when you say that you have 100 plus centers? Over
Yeah.
to you again,
So
Abhishek.
basically, as I told you, we are having 100 plus centers. So each of our center is properly designed, properly branded. Okay. And also one more thing I would like to add upon for the centers that 80% of our centers are run by women, and we are very proud to say that we
Hmm.
are helping. We are a brand helping in the women empowerment. Okay, so,
Hmm.
but this doesn't mean that anybody who is like if a male person wants to start it, they cannot. They can definitely go ahead with this, and it's a good opportunity, and they can make up a huge center and make a good earning out of
Hmm.
it. Okay. So talking about the franchise locations, we are having locations. We are having franchises in every state, okay, in the south, and we are planning for an expansion plan in the north as well. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in the south we have franchise in Tamil Nadu, we are having in Kerala, we are having in Karnataka, we have in Andhra, we have in Telangana, we have in Pondicherry. So most of the states we have covered in the south. We are very well spread in the south. Now we are also planning to expand in the north. Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Sure. Fine. So we will go ahead in the next slide. Kushal, you please share your number so that we would be able to connect you back and clear your doubts. Yes. So since today's platform is for franchisee opportunity, so I would like Abhishek to discuss about the opportunity as a franchisee.
Yeah,
Over to
sure.
you.
So, as I the slide we are on, that says the why should anybody take a franchise?
Yeah.
Right. That
Yeah.
so basically
Yes.
the points to take a franchise. As I already mentioned, we make sure that we are
Hmm.
giving that kind of support to the people. Okay. Let's say if there is a
Yes.
talking. Let's come back to the franchises we are already having. How they started and how they are like now expanding. So basically, like our franchisees are basically people who generally don't have any clue about any business or anything. Okay, let's take a female or any woman who is there at home and like wants to start a venture on their own. Okay, because there are many women in India who are very well educated and want to do something on their own, but are not getting that kind of maybe I would say that support or let's say that link or that venture to get into. Okay, so to help that and we make sure that we are like guiding them from the very basic step of searching for the center location, then how to set up the center, then how to market that center, how to hire for that center. So we make sure that we train them and groom them through every step of the program. Okay, through that they are not only able to like build a proper center, they're also able to give a very good financial stability to their like family, as well as also help them in achieving the things which they desire. Okay.
And also it opens a gateway for women
Right, definitely.
entrepreneurship, so when they would like to. So again, we got a very important point in terms of if somebody has a break in the career because of any reasons, especially in the case of women, right? So it becomes an opportunity wherein you can get involved yourself fully, since it's a kids catering business and you can relate well. So yes, so it's a gateway for women to
Yeah.
invest.
So
Yes, so we have a next slide. Yeah,
I
you
would just
please
like
continue.
to add some more points to this. Basically,
Yes.
if we talk about as Kushal said, like he wanted to raise funds and all. Right. So I would add on to this that basically the franchise which we are giving is on the very affordable range. Okay, and it doesn't need to invest lakhs and lakhs of rupees. So it is a very affordable franchise. Okay, with very huge returns. Okay, we make sure that we are giving in a span of 3 years, our franchisee is giving an approximate ROI of 20 times the ROI we are giving, okay, which is very huge. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
also one more thing that we make sure that all our franchisees they get proper networking opportunities. Okay, we have timely seminars, timely webinars. We make sure all our franchisees come together and then they discuss the points of growth together. So it's not only a one person who has started the franchise. Let's say you started the franchise, you get a network to all the other franchisees, and then you get to discuss n number of points with them, which helps you a lot in your growth, and you can apply those same points at your own center also, so that you also are able to make that kind of growth which the other franchisee is getting. So we help everybody to network through that platform. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's my point.
Yes. So let's move to the next slide.
Yeah. So, like these are
Yes.
some of the testimonials of our franchisees. So, of the franchisees, of the people who have taken our franchisees, and the students who are studying at our centers. So, our students have also been featured on television for their exceptional performances, and also our franchisees are doing really well Like they are having approximately 100 plus students. Most of our centers are having that kind of students, and which they have
Great.
achieved in about like 3 months, 4 months, and they are doing exceptionally
Hmm.
well. So we are really proud of our franchisees of how well they have performed and how good growth they have achieved in such a less like period of time. So,
Yes.
apart from the students which the franchisee are teaching, we also make sure we
Hmm.
conduct national level, state level, like the
Hmm.
district level competitions, so that franchisees
Hmm.
they get a proper platform for the students to come and
Hmm.
take part. So
Hmm.
all the
Hmm.
students who are studying with them, we make sure that they get a proper platform to come and compete, and then we win good cash prizes, like proper medals, trophies, and everything on a national scale, as well as the international
Hmm.
scale. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah.
Sure. Sure. Yes. So these are the testimonials of their existing franchises, which they are proudly, putting it and helping a company to grow. Yes. So we have a next slide wherein we are going to discuss more about today's opportunity.
So
Franchise model. So very important slide to understand to all the viewers.
correct. So coming to the franchise model, basically to set up the center, like we first work on the FOFO model. So to tell you what FOFO is basically franchise owned and franchise operated. To for all the viewers. So basically, like you will be the one who will be owning that center, and you will be the one who will be operating that center. Okay, the complete
Yes.
guidance and
Yes.
support provided by the company. So to set up the center, we like expect the center to be approximately in the range of 300 to 500 square feet, which needs to have basic one classroom, one reception, and basic washroom facilities. This is something which we expect from the franchise, and we would
Yes.
definitely want that the place is in a more commercial or a semi-commercial area. It helps the franchise in the visibility potential. Okay, if they are visible, they get a good amount of growth
Yes.
and are
Yes.
easily approachable. So that is something which we expect from the franchise. And talking about the third point, signage board, reception and classroom branding. For that, we help the franchise for like complete branding as per the company norms. Okay. So that is the setting up of the center. If we talk about the manpower, that is basically we will be helping the franchise to get a trainer, okay, and one counselor who will be trained properly by the franchise, like by the main company. That counselor will be completely trained on how to convince the parents, how to talk to the parents, what to talk about the complete program.
Yes.
Everything will be trained to the counselor. So the counselor will be properly groomed. Talking about the trainer,
Yes.
this can be either the franchise can hire a trainer from outside, which will help the franchise to do, or the franchise can get trained themselves. If they want to save some money in the initial starting up, so they can get trained themselves and they can teach on their own rather than hiring a trainer and paying the amount for that person. But if the trainer wants, if the franchise owner wants that, no, I don't want that kind of like association and like that kind of I don't want to give that much of time into this business. And franchise is already running some other business, we can pay the trainer as well. But still, again, I will mention this that we definitely want that the owner should also be getting trained. That is something which we expect. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then coming to the investment details, our franchise fees is 70,000 rupees. Uh, and this 70,000 includes the complete like branding, to trademarks, to agreements, to training. Everything is included in this. So once if anybody takes our franchises, they have the complete rights to use our logo, our branding, and our support they'll be getting. So this is the basic franchise fees. If I talk about the facility setup will take somewhere around 60,000 to 1 lakh rupees. That is basically that basically depends on the vendor selection. So and also depends on place to place. Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
So approximately like as we can see the total figure 132, like that's basically the an approximate figure because facility setup will vary from place to place. So somewhere around
Hmm.
like 1.3 to 1.5, they can consider as the total cost for the investment. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then, as we can see, there is something written as royalty. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, what is royalty? Royalty is, Alka, basically, like I'm taking some more time and like explaining to the viewers.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah,
It's
so
important.
that
You
people
please.
know, like, have a better understanding of a brand and how things
Yes.
operate. Yeah. So,
Yes.
talking about
Yes.
what is royalty, royalty is something which the franchisee gives to the franchisor for providing all the
Hmm.
support to the franchisee. Okay.
Hmm.
So that is 10% of the tuition fee which the franchisee will be taking. Okay. Let's say, for an example, let's say if the franchisee is taking 1,000 rupees monthly for the tuition fee of the child, so 10%, that is 100
Hmm.
rupees, will be going to the franchisor. So
Hmm. Hmm.
why? And talking about why this royalty, the reason why we are keeping this royalty is, first of all, the franchisee is getting complete support from the main brand. So
Hmm.
brand needs some amount of capital to consistently build on the brand identity, so that
Hmm.
these people, the franchises and everybody who's part of us, get a proper branding and
Hmm.
get good growth, right?
Hmm.
So if anybody is coming to this center, to MAA Abacus Center, they can like very easily recognize the brand, and like based on the brand loyalty and the brand trust, they can very easily come and approach the center. So uh, yeah. So that is the main thing of why we are taking the royalty.
Hello. Hmm.
So yeah. So that is my point for royalty.
Yes, so we have a clear understanding in terms of the investment and then the payback, which is, by 12th month, within 1 year, we can expect the returns to come. And then royalty for all the branding and support and handholding which company provides during the agreement tenure. So any question, if somebody has, we can take your question and can answer during this live session itself. Let's go to the next slide meanwhile, for understand the queries if somebody has, or what are the common questions which franchisee prospect ask. Yes, so the
So
first question is, yes,
so
so
talking
what
about the first
experience
question.
does it require? Yeah, so what are the criteria on the basis of which you choose that this person can be a good fit for you as a franchisee?
So firstly, like talking about the selection criteria,
Hmm.
the first thing which we expect from the person is the motivation to do something. That is the basic criteria which we expect from the
Correct.
person.
Correct.
Because if there is no motivation, no, like even if the person takes the franchisee,
Hmm.
and even after the support,
Hmm.
that person will not be able to grow that franchise.
Hmm.
So that is something which, because this franchisee, to make this franchisee a successful franchisee, the
Hmm.
effort needs to be come from both the ends.
Hmm. True. True.
Because we
True.
cannot come and teach the students over there, right? We can help in
Hmm.
branding, we can help in handholding, we can help in setup, we can help in
Yeah.
everything. But finally, the franchise is
Hmm.
the person who needs to run their own setup.
Hmm.
So anybody
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
a franchise, they are also entrepreneurs only,
Hmm.
right? So we would
Correct.
definitely
Correct.
expect that they make sure that they have that kind of motivation to do something. And
Hmm. Hmm.
talking about the experience, we don't need any any corporate or any kind of experience from the franchise. The basic thing which we expect is that the franchise should be a graduate
Hmm.
or maybe a diploma holder at least,
Hmm.
for the things to start up.
Hmm.
Okay. If I talk about the term of the agreement,
Hmm.
we are having an agreement of 3 years,
Hmm.
after which the agreement is renewable
Hmm.
at a 50 percentage fee of the original franchise fee.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Sure.
these are some of the questions which people generally ask and expect from us.
Yes, yes. So I think we have covered all the important information from the franchisee point of view. Please put the question if we have. As of now, we have answered Kushal's queries, what he had. So I'm still waiting, Kushal, if you can share your contact detail to understand more about your requirement. And then yes, we have the last slide wherein we are going to sum up the today's opportunity. Yes, so you can always contact us through the number which I can see flashing on the screen, which is 9844443200. Visit franchisebazaar.com to come to know more about today's opportunity, that is MAA Abacus. Apart from this, if you're looking for any kind of investment, you can do the filtration in regards to the vertical you plan to start a franchise, investment, what you look for, I mean, investment appetite, what you carry, and then the location where you are, planning to start. So once you do this filtration, you will come across the different opportunities. Yes, over to you, Abhishek. Thank you for being a part of this session and give your valuable time and insight about your opportunity. So, any
Most.
last message for viewers?
Yeah. So, if anybody is interested in the program, they can definitely drop their numbers, and we can get back to them. Franchise Bazaar will be definitely getting back to them, and
Yes,
will be completely helping them in each and every understanding. And if they like our proposal, they are very welcome, and then we
yes,
can get ahead with this. So, I would like to thank all the viewers today who joined us today, and I would also like to thank Alka and their team for giving us this platform and promoting our brand over here.
sure.
So thanks everyone who joined us today, and
Yes,
yeah, over to you, Alka.
yeah. Thank you, everyone. So, on this note, we are ending up the session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.